Welcome back to First Listens, that series where we listen to an album that neither of us have heard for the first time.
Today we're going to be listening to Djo Decide. This is his second studio album, and we recently listened to his new album, The Crux, and I was blown away by that, so I'm very excited to see what this is like.
The Crux was fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and I've never listened to this at all other than obviously the big hitter on here. So let's kick things off with the first track, Runner. I'm intrigued as to where this is going to lead.
This is so clean sounding. There's a lot going on with those synths.
Waiting for the drums.
There we
go. Just element after element coming in.
They've even got harmonies on the voice now. I love the sound of that lower end synth, so crispy and just whoa.
Feels a little bit lighter now.
I like that they take those strums of the acoustic and then bend it right as the sound starts fading out.
Proper otherworldly, innit?
Where are we going? Oh, as I asked. Like a half-time return.
I've quite liked the combination of those more robotic vocals, heavily auto-tuned, heavily affected, and then some more clean, actual vocals coming in at the same time.
Layers, like an onion, or like an ogre. Shrek reference.
That deep one there was nice. Great use of synths throughout that. I think they did a fantastic job of building those different synthy elements up, some more dark and dingy, and then making it feel really light and euphoric in that middle section. A little bit repetitive in terms of lyrics, but it felt like more of an introduction to the album and the soundscape that we're about to get.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what we're going to jump into here. Like we were saying about the Crux, it was the whole album felt like it was a giant project of one sound. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit of a follow-on from that. But I really enjoyed a lot of aspects of that. There was parts where they kind of made made the vocals mirror the synths, and it kind of sounded like it was blending into the electric guitar at times. There was a lot of cool stuff going on, and interestingly, with this album, it was produced entirely by Joe Keery and Adam Thien during the COVID lockdowns. So those two are the only two people that worked on this project. They wrote and they produced it, which is just impressive in itself. So I think it's worth keeping that in mind as we continue. We'll go on to the next track here, which is Gloom.
I like that sound.
Bit more energy now.
Is that a bass?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's quite good though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's a cool little... Because it's the same sound repeated rather than a played guitar.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting the lyrics, go fuck your mother, go fuck yourself.
Joe Keery, you naughty boy. It's cool. Your girlfriend scares me. She's got bad breath. Powering him, man.
Take off my shirt and socks, I'm ready to go. I measure up to you, I'm ready to go. I smoke my cigarettes and ready to go. My eyes are dry as hell, I'm ready to go. My back is giving out, I'm ready to go. I need to walk my dog, I'm ready to go. My dog's expecting me, I'm ready to go.
The lyrical content in this song is so random.
It sounds like Talking Heads. It really does. What a track! That was such a nice little, just 2 minutes long, didn't need to be any more than that, really succinct. I loved the spoken word delivery. We had a different kind of delivery on that track to the first track. Shows that Joe Keery has range across the way that he can deliver his words, and wow.
Yeah, I just enjoyed the energy of that. I thought it was cool. It had me hyped literally from the get-go. When I heard that initial bass or guitar or whatever it was with all the effects on, I was like, yeah, that's a unique sound. It's not something I hear all the time. And like the fact that it's 2 minutes, succinct, just does what it needs to do, explores the sound. Let's go on to Half-Life up next. Where's Half-Life 3?
Come on, Gabe. Come on, man.
It's all felt so alien so far, but I like that.
I'm waiting for a little story from you, you know. Some point in this album, I want one. New vocals again. Different delivery.
I'm intrigued, man.
Wow.
Opened up so clean.
Those drums, man. Talking about being sad and then going back into this more dingy sound again.
I've just got no idea what's coming next at all times.
Never know with Joe, do you? You never know. Half-Life reference. God damn. What a crazy effect that was. That was on a bass or something. Wow. With that little switch up towards the end there with the drum beat, it took me a second to find the beat, and I know that they've probably done that on purpose. They've kind of used a beat that was different to the rest of the track, and the vocals kind of were like juxtaposition against the beat, but then slowly it then made sense and you could finally feel the beat again and it all came back together. I think that, again, I never know what to expect from a Joe project, and every time I am like blown away.
I think that's what it's been for me so far, the excitement of it. Even within that track, I didn't know in the next 30 seconds what sounds we were going to get, what level of energy, how the drums were going to go, how the bass was going to be used. And it keeps me on my toes, but it feels super fresh. It feels like it's that kind of, it's a band, but is it really a band? And it feels more electronic, and they've used all these different elements of music, and it doesn't feel forced. It comes together very nicely.
Just a reminder, this is just two people that are making this. Two people, just like we are, two people. And if you enjoy Joe as much as we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Up next, we've got Fool.
That's not right. There's a person behind those eyes.
Oh.
That's not right. Any crack is a sign of lies. That's not cool. Everybody needs a fool. I'll be your fool. I will be your fool.
Ooh, dancey.
Funkadelic.
Feels almost jazzy in some moments, doesn't it?
Sound. There's a funny man at my door. No, I'm not busy. This is what I was prepping for. World King me. I'm a jester and I'm yours. I will be your fool. I'll perform for you. Just tell me.
Just the odd little guitar note coming in, different ears. The production's sick, man. The production on that was so cool. That little deeper voice that came in every now and then, the random guitar notes that were flying about, the higher pitched synths that were coming in and out. I mean, it's been like this for every song so far, but again, just under 2 minutes, had a little funky, dancey beat, and didn't need to be any longer than that. I respect it.
There's something about the feeling of a Joe track that is just, you can't capture it anywhere else. And I think this is one of those artists where it's really difficult to try and compare them to someone else, because there's not really anybody else out there that's doing this kind of stuff, because it's so experimental, but also feels very, I don't know what the word is, familiar almost, but I think it's just because it's his sound. He's got a signature.
It's a little bit 80s, but with the modern influences, and very, especially lyrically, it feels quite modern as well. And maybe it's because we know who Joe Keery is. It just, you know that it's not 80s. But let's go on to On and On.
Little reverse samples there. Vup, vup. Vup, vup. Don't know what that was. My impression, apparently.
In my bed, on my phone, locked away, free to go. TV on, every night, scrolling on and on and on.
That's nice.
Scrolling on and on.
This feels comfortable, doesn't it?
Social media. Talking about scrolling and the algorithm.
Saw the news, watched a clip that was down, then it hit. What is real? What is fake? It must be fake. On and on and on and on, scrolling on and on and on. Feed the algorithm song, on and on.
I've really liked the content lyrically and the theme that he's exploring about social media. Oh. I liked the way that it felt like the instrumental glitched for a second and then the next lyric was something's about to break. It feels purposeful.
That's swell.
Great drum work. Wow. Oh, mad.
Wow. Back to the funk.
See the future sitting in my hand. On and on and on and on, scrolling on and on and on. Feed the algorithm song. On and on and on.
I tell you what, man, that was like, it's not often that I get as blown away as I am by an artist. Everything that this man produces is absolutely insane. That track in particular was fantastic. The way that it all built up, the drum work on it, like, it's not often that I feel kind of like my breath taken away by a song. This genuinely had me like, what the fuck is happening right now?
That drum section in the middle actually gave me goosebumps because every time I thought it was coming to an end, it just continued and got grander and grander and didn't lead to a crescendo as such, just led to a dropout, which was not what I was expecting, but made it even cooler. And again, just experimenting with different vocal styles, but also the lyrical content of that track is something that we've spoke about a bunch of times, social media algorithms and how everything in the world feels a little bit fake. I really like the actual content of it as well.
And interestingly, this was written during COVID, so prior to the onboarding of AI and all this bollocks that we have now. So he was a little bit ahead of his time. It's kind of a little bit like a Jamiroquai Virtual Insanity. And something I noticed is that the album cover does somewhat resemble a little Jamiroquai album cover as well. He's one where he's got his hand out, JK has. So I think I'm not saying that there's an influence there, but I would feel like Joe likes Jamiroquai.
Well, let's go on to the big hitter of the album, the one that everybody knows, End of Beginning.
It's the end of beginning.
Just one more tear to cry, one teardrop from my eye.
This was a song that when I heard it on like TikTok and Instagram and all that crap, if you'd have told me this was Stranger Things, man, I would have been like, no way, I don't believe it.
And the troubadour, remember 24. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it, another version of me.
I can just imagine on Christmas Day or Boxing Day here in the UK, I'll be watching Stranger Things. This song will be playing after Joe Keery or Steve Harrington's just been eaten by a Demogorgon, and I'll be very upset. If you've watched the show, you'll know. I can just envisage it happening because this song would perfectly match the show as well. I hope they use it at some point, or at least one of his songs.
It'd be a waste if they didn't. Although I'd like to think that he wants to separate the two.
Yeah, and that separation is deserved because both of the albums that we've listened to have been insane so far.
Just trust me, you'll be fine. And when I'm back in Chicago, I see
Just feels like you're floating. Just so good.
Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me. I was in it. Oh, I waved goodbye to the end of beginning.
I can see why it was the big hit. It's very catchy. The chorus is fantastic, but at the same time, again, keeping it really short where you don't kind of get burnt out on the sound that he's exploring and the elements just come in and out nicely. I mean, to be fair, I don't actually think it's been my favourite out of all the tracks so far, but I can see radio-wise why it would be picked.
It's going to take a lot to be on and on. I'm not going to lie. That track was absolutely phenomenal. But end of beginning, I really like it. The vibe started good. Like you were saying, it's perhaps not my favorite off the album, but that as a single, to be somebody who Joe is, to then release that is absolutely fantastic work. One really cool thing I like about that track is there's a guitar in the background that sounds like it would be something that an acoustic guitar would fill. But actually what it is an electric guitar that's maybe not unplugged, but there's barely any effects on it. So it has the feel of an acoustic whilst being an electric. And I think it just kind of, he likes to play with sounds in a way that it's non-standard. So all the sounds sound like they're from, somebody else could do that, somebody else could do this, but he changes them so slightly, adds his own little pizzazz onto it, a little bit of spice, and we get these fantastic pieces of work. Up next, we've got I Want Your Video. What video? I don't want to know.
Oh!
Woo. Funky Town. Always got them dirty low synths.
Is that a synth?
Synth adjacent.
This is my testimony, how I feel for you.
Just all of a sudden in a few songs it goes very fairy tale-esque.
And it comes back in again.
Back
And
with the funk.
it's as simple of an effect as just removing the bass and drums. Sounds great. And then they come back in and you go, yeah, here we go. Changes the feel entirely. Using the fucking talk box. Come on. I absolutely adore the use of a talk box. You know, when they got the tube in the mouth, they're doing all that
What
shit.
did they do?
All that shit. I'm all for it. Great track. Really nice feeling. There wasn't too much to it, in my opinion. I didn't find that much like other tracks, but for what it was, great.
It wasn't quite as layered, but it was still very dancey, as you say, had a positive energy about it, and I think we kind of needed that, because End of Beginning really feels a bit more depressing, if anything. So let's swiftly go on to the next track, Climax.
I want your video, Climax. Whoa, Joe. That's you. You're Joe.
Let us know as well, what is your favourite song from this album? Because for me, so far, it might actually be Gloom, you know. It's either Gloom or On and On, but we might have a new favourite by the end.
Cool vocal layering going on.
I feel like the instrumentals got me in a bit of a trance.
I like his delivery of words. It's very staccato. They must have had so much fun making this, man. Woohoo.
So I've got like a slight synth note in one ear, or whatever it is, and then just the odd picking guitar in the other ear sometimes. But it's such good production.
A lot of thought put into it.
Because yeah, that's disappeared now. We're just onto the rolling beat.
This just makes me feel so calm. It's
like I'm just floating through the ether.
It's like something you'd hear playing with like a sci-fi film where it's like a couple but they're floating through space or some shit like that.
You're turning into me, mate.
I know. The master of surprises.
It's like they just thought we wanted to test something else out.
Throw it at the end. Go on.
Give him
Work
10
it on.
seconds at end. This is the climax.
It's good, that.
I'm wondering how that's going to lead on to the next track, because it feels very transition.
Strong feeling that that will transition into the next track very nicely.
Really enjoyed the vibes of that one again, though. I've not referenced it too much so far, but I think he's done a very good job of crafting an album where we have had a few tracks where there's a minute to relax, a few where you can read into the lyrics a little bit more, and then some with like the energetic bass, the energetic drums. That felt like a good middle point of been funky enough going on, production still really on point, but giving me a moment to relax and breathe.
This is a perfect example. I mean, Joe is a perfect example of an artist where they are writing the songs and they are producing the songs. And when an artist does that and they have full creative control over the entire process, you end up with works of art like this where everything is fantastic. All of the sounds have all got their own place. There's nothing accidental. It's all purposeful. Everything's been thought about. And it shows and it pays off.
And I'd say everything's been thought about in the way of an album, not in the way of, oh, will this be a big hit? Will this be a big hit? In a way of, will it work in this order? How can we put it together? How can we create this feeling? But let's go on to track number 9, Change. And if you haven't clicked like and subscribe, we need you to change that and hit the buttons.
Listen to this, man.
More energy though here.
Oh. Slight key change as well. Ooh. The pairing of the vocals with that synth.
Like I just got shot.
It's so big sounding. Using his vocals to bring the power back and then hitting us with the instrumental. Wow.
The big, massive, bassy kicks of those synths at points was insane. But I don't know how many times I can say it. It just feels so good, so unique. And this one, so happy. It just makes me smile. It makes me bob my head, makes me want to move around. And if that isn't the go-to music, I don't know what is.
That's exactly what he's doing here, isn't it? He's kind of like, he's not playing with our emotions, but he's letting us feel things by just... I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know what he's doing, but I fucking love what he's doing. That's all I can say. I think there's a very special place that Joe holds in my kind of like discography of songs that I will listen to. Just as like this standout just artist where everything that he does and everything that he releases just has this feel about it of everything will be all right in the end. It's all good. Don't worry. Just have a nice time. Put the album on. Listen to it. Forget all of your worries and just have a good time. And I think he's nailing that here.
Is that all it takes, Tim?
What's up next?
This looks like more of an interlude. It's only 21 seconds, so let's go straight on to Go For It.
Yeah, we'll go for it. That wasn't that good.
Yeah, but you tried.
Yeah.
Mad. We've just been ported to an alternate dimension.
Video game.
All the computers are starting up
Pac-Man.
in the ship.
Like a ship that's been buried in the ground for a while. It's coming out of the ground and they're trying to start it back up again.
Somehow we're here. A love that lasted 1,000 years.
I like that simulated bass sound.
It might change, but this don't feel this way. Communication breaks, then trust starts to fray. Unmet needs 40 ways. I hear for it. It's a hard thing to do than to say, but will it take to hear me out? Communication breaks, then trust
I'm going to say it. Feels like 21 Pilots.
Because there's some quicker drumming for the first time.
Yeah, literally. And also his vocals are in the same range as like Tyler Joseph.
A good comparison.
It's a great comparison. Oh. That's a modulated voice, that.
Do you think?
Him saying go for it.
Mad. Crazy.
What?
Communication breaks, then trust has to fray. Unmet needs 40 ways. Now I go for it. It's a harder thing to do than to say.
Multiple times in that track that it just went in a completely different direction. I don't know what was going on with that deeper part, but I absolutely adored it. And all I could think, imagine hearing that over a giant sound system. Like somewhere, maybe like even in an arena or something like that. It would literally shake the fucking building.
It sounds so cool. And I've been impressed by the way in multiple tracks now, Joe's managed to completely change the tempo, the feel of the track without it destroying it. Mm-hmm. It feels natural within the progression of the song, but also feels like a surprise given what was just happening 10 seconds before. Like, it has caught me off guard multiple times. For me, that's another contender for favourite. I enjoyed it.
It feels like at this point you are figuring him out. So let's jump to the next track, which is Figure You Out.
Oh, yo.
I'm beginning to understand.
This feels like it'll be calmer, but whether it is should have just
fucking shut you down, didn't he? You haven't figured him out.
Just my friend in a place to sleep. But I never fail to surprise.
It's definitely got more of a somber feel to it, though. It's, you know, it's in a different realm to the previous tracks.
Unmistakably, that's my voice. And it's speaking.
So many cool sounds. He's done a lot of voice modulation on this album, to be fair. I mean, Go For It was the craziest.
I feel like we're going to have a breakdown here.
I've been trying to figure him out.
If the money just wasn't there, and the power you had was gone, and these people were just like you, tell me then, would you lend a hand?
Did it again there, increase the dynamic with his vocals, and then let it kick in. Honestly, I could have listened to that outro section for a whole song's worth. 3 or 4 minutes of just that bit. There's so much going on, and again, with all the sounds that he's using, it's all non-standard stuff. He'll just throw a random sound in that he's not used anywhere else in the album. You think, how is he doing this? How?
Another funky one, another dancey one that had me moving the whole time. That track made me think that I'd really like to learn how to make music like that. I can't, I have no skill in making music. I can play basic drums, but hearing the sounds and the way that came together made me think, imagine being able to craft that and make it work with all these random different artifacts in there. It was incredible.
I'm kind of lost for words at this point. I know I'm kind of fumphering around trying to find things to say. I don't know what I want to say about this because it's just so good. It is just so good, and it's so unique. Like, I really don't think there's another artist that I've listened to in recent years that's made me feel the way that Joe makes me feel. Like the way that he...
you're welcome, Matt.
Haha, yeah, okay. The way that this particular artist, let me just clarify, makes me feel, because it's just so fresh, it's so freeing, and it's so feel good.
Well, Tim, we're on to the last track. Feels like a bit of a shame, doesn't it? Slither, let's go.
Growing larger, I'm pushing harder, I'm acting sooner, I'm building to it, it's moving faster. It's coming closer, it's getting nearer, I'm feeling older,
shows how we're building up to something here.
Moving faster. It's coming closer.
That's what I mean. Like it's telling me.
I'm feeling older, it's growing larger. I'm pushing harder, I'm acting sooner. I'm building to it, I'm working on it. I think I got it, makes a nice impression. Can't wait for it.
God damn, man.
I wanna be someone at the end of the day. It's moving faster, it's coming closer, it's getting nearer. I'm feeling older, it's growing larger. I'm pushing harder, I'm acting sooner. I'm building to it, I'm working on it. I think I got it, it makes a nice impression. And it's
Almost distorted how heavy that bass is.
Kind of distorting everything else as it comes in. Got to end on that voice modulation, haven't we? The entire album was like just full of that kind of stuff. What a way to end the album. What an album as a whole.
Similarly to the first track, which now makes sense, it was quite repetitive and it felt the first track was saying, here's the sound we're doing. The last track was, here's a bit of flexing with that production and us having a bit of fun. I thought it was a fantastic way to close out the album.
I can't think of more things to say in this album than what I've already said already. I don't think I can add anything to the comments I've made about how much I really enjoy this album, how much I really enjoy Joe's music as a whole. And just, it's an experience, isn't it? Like when you're listening to the whole thing, it's not a case of just, oh, okay, here's a song, here's another song, here's another song. It's a crafted thing. And like we were saying, because there's only two of them working on writing and production, they can make this coherent project that works, that you start at the beginning, you finish at the end, and once you're done with it, you think, I wish there was more, which is how I feel right now.
I enjoyed that massively. As the title of this video, and as we said at the start, I've never listened to this in full. I've heard End of Beginning. I've probably heard little bits of some of the other tracks, but as an album, that was insane. The production throughout was incredible. The way it brought the energy up and then brought us back down to calmer moments. I felt like I was genuinely going on a little journey, a journey of them testing out different things in moments, but it wasn't an unpolished test. It was a test that they got right 99% of the time. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. We did The Crux, and I really enjoyed that, probably to a pretty similar level. And after listening to this, obviously we haven't listened to Joe Keery's debut album, so let us know if we should go listen to that as well in the comments if we'll enjoy it. I am so impressed. What a talented bloke. Because, I mean, you've not seen it all, but I've seen all of Stranger Things, and he's one of the main characters, a fantastic actor, one that loads of people have fallen in love with. And I really want to separate those things. I'm saying multi-talented. I'm not trying to say, oh, well, look, he does all these things. This is something completely different. This is a real talent in music and a fantastic album.
For me, I'm not the biggest fan of Stranger Things. I watched the first season a couple of times, couldn't really get into it, not really my cup of tea.
You feel like you have to mention it though in this.
Yeah, don't come for me for that. And I'm sad that we have to mention Stranger Things, but I'd like to clarify that I don't know him from Stranger Things, really. I know him as Joe, and holy shit, he is a fantastic musical artist, and I think this needs to be treated that way. He needs to be separated from the acting side of things, because I know there's other Stranger Things alumni that have tried to do music, but none of them have hit like this. This guy has a talent. And something I thought of listening to that album, there was a few times where I thought, who would I like to see them collaborate with? Who would work? And you know, one artist that I think if Joe worked on the beat and maybe provided some vocals, Tyler, the Creator. I think that could work really well, because his new style of stuff with Chromacopia is in the funkier style and it's a lot more soulful. I feel like that could work really good.
Well, if you did enjoy this video, please do remember to hit like and subscribe. As I said earlier, comment down below. Let us know what your favourite track from Decide was and tell us if we should listen to Joe's debut album.
Thank you very much for watching.